Hi, you've reached Michelle at Masterpieces with Michelle, and I'm here today to talk a little bit about mental wellness and how you can do that by simple mandalas. So, if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and please do that now. So every time I do a video, that you'll know. um, so I also wanted to talk a little bit about mental World Mental Health Day, which I know is coming up next month, October 10th. And I'm joining debbiehappycohen with joybasedliving in the ideas of some of the things that I do. So we live in Florida. I live in Tampa, Florida. And so one of the things that came to us, or we had a scare of last week, was Hurricane Dorian. And so with any kind of natural disaster, you start to think, well, is it going to come to us? What's going to happen? That type of thing. And so I made a mandala. This is the mandala that I made. And it may look like a simple mandala to you, but there's very significant things in here. A lot of the time when we have a hurricane, we have what is called the cone, where it, projected tracks of where it could go. But we also have something called the spaghetti tracks. And so a lot of these lines out here, actually all of these lines out here, were in my version reminiscent of the spaghetti tracks. And then we have the little spirals in the center and the roundness here, and of course the roundness of the mandala itself, that helped me process the whole idea of a hurricane possibly coming our way. So this is a therapeutic art practice. You can do this with anything. I have a bunch of gel pens that I like to use I really love the way that the gel pens go on the paper, and so that's just something that's really therapeutic for me. I also think that it's really important to, whenever you're having moments like that, sometimes a little bit of stress, a little bit of uncertainty, or just even at the end of the day, if you want to just process your day and you don't want to journal, you'd much rather draw it out, just grab anything, grab a bowl or a cup, or just anything round. You could even do a plate and just start in the center and work your way out. You can do different designs. I do mine, as you can see, has a flower in the center, and then I have lines on the outside, and like I said, spirals. But I'll take things like shells, or my pencil sharpener sometimes I've used, just to do different designs throughout it. So these are practices that are therapeutic and artful practices that just really help ease the mind. And sometimes even if you use colored pencils, just the sound of going back and forth with the colored pencils also help. So just wanted to share that little bit of information with you. Between now and October 10th, I will be putting out quite a few more videos. Haven't quite figured out what that schedule is, but I just will let you know. So take some moments and take a little time for yourself and see if that helps. If you have any questions, post them below. I'd be willing and absolutely want to hear your feedback. So if you have any thoughts for me, just let me know. All right? Thank you so much. Namaste.